Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's brand new HALACHA 4 units for Tuesday, November 26th, which is the 28th day of CHESHVAN, which I guess is a good time for me to remind you that Rosh Chodesh is coming, and that's going to be on Wednesday night going into Thursday and Thursday night going into Friday. 2-day Rosh Chodesh, marking the end of CHESHVAN and the beginning of Kislev. Okay, we're in a unit about the mitzvah of saying Kriya Shema al Hamita. That's Shema before you go to sleep. Now, today we hit the topic as to whether ladies have to do this. In general, the Magen Avram talks about how generally ladies are usually free of any positive command tied to time. Like wearing tzitzis. That's only a daytime mitzvah, and it's a positive command. So ladies are exempt from that mitzvah. Like tefillin. So what do we do with Kriya Shema al Hamita? Kriya Shema for nighttime. That's a positive command, and it's tied to time. The Pri Megadim talks about how ladies still should say it because there's an added factor here, which is not just the mitzvah to say it, but the shmira, the protection that is offered to us by saying Shema before we go to sleep. And for that reason, ladies should be expected to say it. The Halichos Bas Yisrael clearly explains how ladies only have to say the first parsha of Shema, but not all three of the parshas. And they do quote from Rav Meir Parmishlan, who says that if a lady is expecting, it is a very good segula. It will help a lot for a lady to say Kriya Shema, and that would ward off any possibilities of miscarriage. So please consider that and think about it, and it adds that additional shmira, that additional watchfulness over yourself if you're expecting a child. The Ben Ish Chai says that it is a very good idea to try to have your children get very used to saying Kriya Shema al Hamita, Shema before they go to sleep. It will bring them closer to the feeling of Yiras Shamayim, of fearing God and heaven, and that's how you want your kids raised. You want them to be in that feeling, and so he recommends it very highly. People just taking a nap during the day, no Kriya Shema al Hamita is needed. However, if someone is constantly working the night shift and sleeps all day, every day, then a lot of the rabbis do say that they would be expected to say the Kriya Shema al Hamita for themselves as they go to sleep during the daytime, because that is their night. Nurses who work, some shifts at night, some shifts by day, wow, that would get complicated. I do recommend you speak to your rabbi about that to try to figure out your pattern and how it would work for you, especially those people who have crazy sleep situations where they do 2 hours here, 3 hours there, like let's say an OB/GYN who's like basically doesn't have nights and doesn't have days, just sleeps whenever he falls down tired. So what do you do about Kriya Shema al Hamita? Speak to your rabbi, get your schedule straight, and figure out how to arrange for that. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.